Hello, my name's Kevin McCartney.
Hey, my name's Logan. You don't need to know my last name.
It's a secret. Okay.
It's a secret. Just read the list. Let's go with it. Were you telling me about this guy that you met? Was it a couple days ago? Is that what you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, this guy, he's a film major, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So he's a film major. He goes to LCC, I think. And I was talking to him, I was kind of quizzing him, seeing what he knew about film. And he's never even seen the movie Air Bud before. I just thought it was
What?
crazy that he's a film major who's never seen Air Bud. Seems a little
Honestly,
ridiculous.
he hasn't seen Air Bud. He's probably seen all the sequels, hasn't he?
Well, he was talking about he had heard of Air Bud Golden Receiver. So he had heard of that one, but he hadn't seen it.
And he hasn't even heard of Air Bud the original?
Uh, that didn't come up, but what he said was he had heard of Air Bud Golden Receiver.
That's just the football one. That's like the kid just going around trying to get laid because he has a dog, isn't it?
No,
Just mopey like, I can't play football, but I hope I can impress this cheerleader. We can get laid or something like that, and the dog can watch and stuff like that. But the
no,
dog shows up. No,
nope.
is that what it's like? Then what's it like?
I don't remember. That one wasn't any good. Anyways, that's not the point of the thing. You're missing the
Really?
point.
The point is, how can he be a film major and claim to know so much about films and not see Airbud?
That's the point.
It was a great movie. It was not like all the sequels. It was an actual emotional connection between the protagonist or the antagonist. I think the dog was the protagonist. The kid was just an afterthought, really. It was really all about the dog.
Well, they
But the
needed
emotional,
some character that children could connect to. That's why the kid
yeah,
came into it. Kids can't really connect to dogs
yeah, it's
emotionally. I mean,
like that movie Mac and Me. I mean, it was about the aliens, but I just could not, establish any rapport with the character because he was an alien, and I can't relate to that. I can't relate to having Coca-Cola coming out of my crotch and flipping off the police and then taking their Coke.
I think you might have misunderstood the point of that movie. And they drank
What's the,
Coca-Cola. It was the Coca-Cola planet.
no, what? No.
Yeah, they
Are you
drank it.
implying that Coca-Cola comes from a planet? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Besides planet Earth.
Yes. There's a
So
planet
they like
out there made of Coca-Cola.
that's ridiculous. How does anything live on that?
Well, they have straws that they stick into the ground to drink Coca-Cola out of them, out of the ground.
So we mine Coca-Cola out of the ground.
We don't. The aliens who live on that planet do. I think we make our own here.
Why don't we just go harvest it and steal all their stuff and kill them?
So that's really far away. It's not cost effective.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so was that what was an Avatar? What the hell they call that movie? Pandora. That was far away. We went way the hell out of our way just to kill them and steal their shit. You know? What do you have to say to that?
That's
Cost
not.
effective?
That's not a real movie. That's
Yeah, it was. I saw it. I
No,
saw it.
I'm
On
saying
3D.
that's like why does my thing keep glitching? No, that's not a real thing. Mac and Me is about
Okay.
is based on Mac and Me is based on a true story. Avatar has never happened. That's all I'm trying to say.
What?
Avatar like takes
And-
place in the future or something. It's. Anyways,
Excuse me?
change of topic here. Change of pace.
We're getting too far away.
Yes. So,
Aren't you... tell me about where you work. What's going on there? You work
um,
at Beaners, don't you?
yeah, I work at a coffee shop. It's not. There's nothing to talk about. What did you want to
Yeah,
know?
there it is. What do they say should be your conduct towards patrons?
Oh yeah, yeah. Supposed to talk to them, and then like make them their coffee, and then you hand them their coffee, and then they say thanks, and you're like, no problem, dog.
Dog that's just one of the many things that you are supposed to say to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't say that I go into any coffee place very often, but what if I went in there? What would you do to me?
I would probably say, hey Logan, what are you doing in East Lansing?
None of your business. Just give me a
Okay.
green tea.
Oh, then I would say, what kind of green tea did you want? We got 2 different kinds of green tea here.
Fuck.
We got the tasty green tea and some disgusting green tea.
I'll take the tasty kind. I
It's
guess.
$6.
Are you shitting me? How big is it?
Big
How
enough.
much is...
Big enough for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just, for the average man, for the real man, it's kind of small. But it'll do for you.
Are you flirting with me?
Yes. You
Fine,
want
fuck,
to? We should
sounds-
take this outside. Let's go outside.
You wanna flirt with me outside?
Fist fight. To the death.
Fantastic feats of fisticuffery.
It'd be pretty difficult to fist fight with
I would
someone to the
punch-
death, honestly. Because
That can happen.
after they pass out, after they get knocked out, you have to keep beating them in the head in order to actually kill them, even though they're not
I would
fighting
do it in
back.
the chest. I would do it in the chest so that I would disrupt their heart rhythm
Mhm.
and they would die.
Okay, if you're actually good at fighting someone, then that would work, but
I would do this. Can they see that?
downward thrusts. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, over my head. Boom, boom, like that. Yeah, I think you were telling me one time that it's actually Beaner's policy to flirt with your customers when they come in. Maybe not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's good policy for any job where tipping is involved. I mean, a large portion of your paycheck comes from just tips, so you gotta work for those tips sometimes, I'm good at creeping people out, apparently, at the coffee shop, too. That's another thing.
Yeah?
I just figured, like, she was obviously creeped out at me when I was on cash register, so I figured, well, I gotta redeem myself. So I went down and just kept talking to her, and I think she thought I might have been harassing her. I don't know. But I just kept talking. And, I was like, just standard conversational, chit-chat.
Talk about the weather, her purse,
No.
whether she got nuts.
I said, asked her whether she liked the Mighty Ducks better than the Mighty Ducks 2, and whether she thought that Emilio Estevez would make a good King Richard in the new Robin Hood movie. Just standard.
It's a good conversation starter.
Yeah.
What were you doing originally to creep her out?
I was
you had to resume?
I was talking about Michael McKean. And
Mike?
Michael McKean. He's in Spinal Tap and Best in Show and Coneheads and Laverne and Shirley.
Okay.
Did you know
What did you say
Laverne and
about-
Shirley is a Happy Days spin-off? I wasn't even aware of that. I mean, I kind of
Really?
sound... I probably sound like an idiot to all those who actually did know that, but, I never even
Probably.
watched... I didn't ever watch Happy Days, so I wouldn't have known,
Sounds like it to me because I never saw it, but I can believe it just from the title because it sounds ridiculous. Yeah.
All
What were you
right.
saying about Mike Ian?
Nothing. I was just saying, are you a Michael McKean fan? Do you enjoy Do you enjoy Michael McKean movies?
And she got creeped out by that?
I don't know. People get creeped out easily, too easily. But
Were you making a face or wielding a knife or something?
I might have been dancing. I sometimes dance the robot while at work because they play music and I have to dance to it.
What kind of music do you play in the Beaners?
All 80s music. Pretty much any 80s song that was popular, we'll play. Fun Young Cannibals, Mr. Roboto,